What is going on, the people of YouTube? Neo Cards and Comics here for a little Saturday night live stream. I know we got Nuggets Suns about to tip off. We'll go for a little bit. Haven't done a live stream for a while, so I figure we pop on and hang out for a little bit. And I got we're gonna rip some wax. That's actually the primary reason why I decided to go live tonight. I had some stuff that I wanted to rip, and I figured why not do it live. We are going to share in the misery. I'm going to rip my other two Prism mega boxes that I have left from the three that I bought, because quite frankly, I just don't want them laying around. And then I have the latest Marvel release from the MCU series, from the Shang-Chi movie. So I figured we'd rip this too. This just came in the mail yesterday. And I have 4 coming. I wish that I didn't. We'll see how these other two do. Maybe the one was the dud, and the other one that I have is, or the other, maybe the first one I ripped was the dud, and these two are the loaded ones. I don't feel great about that prediction, but we'll see what happens. I have a card show tomorrow. The Strongsville show is tomorrow up in Cleveland that I plan on attending, so we'll see how that kind of goes. NFL draft. I am no draft guru, so I just rely on what Todd McShay and other talking heads tell me. It does seem like the Eagles had a really good draft, at least just based off the first round alone. I did not follow much today, I will be honest. I saw the Browns drafted some Ohio State guys. Beyond that, that's about it. Donating more money to Panini. This is money I already donated, because when I bought the first Prism Mega Box, I bought 3 because 3 was the checkout limit, and I bought 3 like an idiot. So we're just going to rip these other 2 because, quite frankly, I just don't want them taking up space on my shelf. Yeah, it feels like the biggest thing out of the draft was really the Aaron Rodgers trade, which was before the draft from like a card perspective. So are you heading up tomorrow, Steven? Are you bringing the kid, or are you going solo for this one? This is my call to help. Tonight is the call to help for Panini. I'm going to get, I actually talk about this on tomorrow's video. Striker's not the only one that's saying that blasters seem to be a decent way to go with Bowman. I know Stephen Pitts in chat ripped some blasters and had really good luck with it. Once again, I talk about this tomorrow. I have 10 blasters basically ordered from someone locally, but when those come in, I will probably rip those live. We'll just go live and rip all 10 of them and see how we do. I have the 2 jumbo boxes. They're sitting behind me on the shelf back there. Don't plan on ripping those. I got those on the $400 pre-order price. They're sitting at like $600 a box right now. And I did snag 1 hobby box when they went up for $250 and played the gift card shenanigans. So I ended up getting that hobby box of Bowman for like $205 shipped with tax. That one I might rip. We'll see. That comes in later this week, so I might end up ripping that Bowman hobby box. I had serious FOMO watching Bowman breaks and having 2 jumbos sitting next to me and not opening them. It was really kicking in hard. What went wrong with the Cavs? The Knicks were the worst matchup possible of all the Eastern Conference teams, is what went wrong with the Cavs. I would have preferred that they played literally anyone else. The Knicks kicked their ass all season long. They lost 3 times to the Knicks in the regular season. And I had a bad feeling about that series the second it was trending that was what it was going to be. The Knicks are just an absolutely terrible matchup for the Cavs as presently constructed. Yeah, I saw the Eagles basically drafted the entire Georgia team. Yeah, Hurts looks like he's set up for sure. Pitts is heading solo tomorrow. No little one. I think they printed a lot of them, Perk. The Bowman blasters are not going to be, air quotes, hard to find. I would not pay over market on Bowman blasters. You can literally get them right now on Fanatics' website for 29 bucks. There's no reason to go crazy overspending on those. I think I'm going to hold my hobby boxes, and that's why I'm going to rip all 10 blasters because I have the hobby boxes in reserve. I am going to rip the blasters. So, yeah, Pitt's pulling fire out of the old Bowman blasters. That sounds about how mine went. Garrett Wilson stuff has actually not popped. So here's, and once again, I talk about this in the Sunday video. I already recorded tomorrow's video earlier. A lot of the stuff from the Aaron Rodgers trade was just kind of baked in already. Honestly, like we've kind of all known this was going to happen for a couple months now, and all those prices kind of reacted back around Valentine's Day in January or February. So the fact that the trade actually happened really didn't move the needle that much. Charles Fuchs. Charles, are you heading to the National? Are you coming to Chicago? Ooh, Iron Man gold stamped out of White Schwartz is pretty good. I still have one random box of White Schwartz Marvel sealed back there. I kept one. Yeah, I just want to rip some Bowman. I'll be honest. But I talk about this tomorrow as well. This feels like it's going to be a hypey class, just because it has, well, what, 5 quarterbacks went in the first 2 rounds, I think, or the within the very first couple picks of the second round, and you got 2 running backs up there. They're terrible for buying sports cards of, but they'll sell well out of the gate, I'm sure. Not really a ton of wide receivers, but with all the quarterbacks, that alone is going to make this product chaseable. A lot better than 2022, which is from a card perspective a low bar to clear. Yeah, he's the one I'm most intrigued by from all this, in all honesty. I personally did not see Bowman on the shelves, but I also did not go like wild hunting for it. So Charles, I live in the moment. Get your ass to Chicago, Charles. How many sealed boxes do I have stashed sports and TCG? I do not know the actual total number of boxes. I mean, I could figure it out. I have it all in I have it all in my Market Movers. Market Movers has a My Collection feature for sealed wax, and I use that to track everything. So I have it all documented. I just don't know the number off the top of my head. Whatever's sitting on the shelves behind me. How tempting is it to rip it all? That's why I buy these retail boxes and stuff like this, to get the itch out. That's a straight up burglar question right there. That's funny. Anyone have anything else? Otherwise, I'm going to flip this camera around and then we'll get to rip it. I mean, I'll still chat while we rip, obviously. This isn't going to take all night. I just wanted to hang out for a little bit and rip some stuff. Hey, Toy Story Cards and Collectibles, my buddy from the Philly show. Just finished the mall show in Scranton. Tatum and Fox were hot. Okay, traffic good, not great. Telling you, we're in that time of year, man. I think shows are going to slow down a little bit. People are busy. I know I had to run to the post office this morning, and I purposely, the main post office is kind of close to my house, and I ran to the one that's slightly further away because it's always, there's no one in there. It's always empty. Even though it's an extra 5-minute drive, it's worth it from a headache. And that post office is across the street from soccer fields, and it looked like a freaking Browns game was going on. There were so many cars in that parking lot. People are just busy with stuff this time of year. All right, I'm going to turn the camera off for one quick second and flip it around and get the desktop shot going. Any chance I'm going to set up an interview with someone at Beckett? You know, we'll see what happens. Probably after they announce whatever they're going to end up doing. Maybe I'll try to get someone on again to chit chat about that. Please hold while I readjust this camera. Get it centered up here. That back on. Get this stuff out of the way. Go to desktop cam. Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, Paul makes the valid point. It snows half the time. The weather sucks here half the year. So, and the weather was crappy here today. It was kind of misting and stuff. And when you get the nice ones, you know, you got the family keeps you busy. I'm in Dakota's Discord. It's just spammed constantly of random NFL nonsense that I don't understand, Paul, as well. Thanks, Rare Cards, for the super sticker. What do we want to rip first? The Prism Mega Box, or we'll rip a Prism Mega Box, then maybe we'll rip the Marvel Box, and then do the second Prism Mega Box. So let's move that there. Grab this here. This can't be worse than the first one that I opened, right, everybody? Right? Everybody? Maybe we need to bring back the Penny Sleeve Challenge. Where are my penny sleeves? And see if we can actually pull something that requires a penny sleeve. Penny Sleeve Challenge is on. When you rip in Prism, Penny Sleeve Challenge is in full effect. If I can get the box open. I really wish I had the Bowman blasters to rip. I really want to rip Bowman, not going to lie. I mean, I could rip Bowman right now, but I'm not ripping a jumbo. Too expensive. All right, what could possibly go wrong here? We shall see. All right, we got the base on the front. A little Poku action. I'm just kind of curious to see how surface is on this stuff. I'm not a big fan of this design this year. That's just me personally. Why not just burn $20 bills instead? Would that be more entertaining? Red Ice, no rookie. All right, we got a silver mixed in here. Oh, rookie. Is that Keegan? Hey, there we go. We actually pulled something decent. I don't even know what to do right now. Holy smokes. Anthony Simons, Joel Embiid, and Devontae Graham. Keegan Silver is actually, like, not that bad. How are we looking here? It actually looks pretty solid, boys and girls. I don't see anything crazy surface-wise. Centering actually looks to be pretty decent on that. Little stuff there on the edge by my finger, but that might wipe right off. Yeah, I don't know if I'm big on the design this year. Looks like the edge stuff does not wipe right off. But I think that's actually just is that the design, or is that like something funky going on? I don't know. Worry about that later. Well, we already hit the Penny Sleeve Challenge. Keegan Silver out of pack 1. Sell me the Keegan Loco says. I kind of almost want him to go back to the days where there was no background on it. I don't know. All right. Base. Oh, a little Darius Garland action for my terrible Cavs. Some LeBron. All right. Red Ices. Will Barton. Pete Maravich. This is... I hate all the retired player nonsense in this. Instant Impact Dyson and a Patrick Ewing with a big goober mark in the bottom corner. I'll be amazed if we pull anything else decent out of this, getting the silver Keegan out of there. Jamal, little Cade Cunningham action. Jimmy Butler, Joel, Montrezl Harrell, John Collins. Oh, we got a rookie. The blue rookie. I don't remember. Is that Paolo? Could that be Paolo? Oh, no. Jake Larvia. I saw the blue rookie shield and I got excited. We got silver. Jason Preston. And a silver insert. Dominance Ja Morant. And a Scottie Pippen Jr. Yeah, I see that. I got the scoreboard up on the other monitor here to my right. All right, what do we got? Rudy Gay, a little Kyrie crazy action. The Nurk, man. This guy, I saw the Cavs play the Blazers this year in person. Nurkic is flipping a monster in person. The man, the myth, the legend, Austin Reeves. You got Cole Anthony. All right, silver. Not a rookie. Danny Green, current Cleveland Cavalier. Probably for about another week. Red Ice. Dame Time. Dominance and Steve Nash. Is now the time to buy Ja? I'd wait just a little bit. They got unlucky with his injury and also the fact that Adams and Brandon Clark were out. The Adams injury was really, really big. All right, we got Tyrese, Isaac Okoro, who can't buy a three-pointer. Terrence Mann, Will Barton, little John Collins action. Westbrook, don't tell him I said that. CJ McCollum, little Cam Thomas, man of 40 points. An emergent and a Jalen Williams. One pack left from Megabox 1. So Silver Keegan out of Omega, probably not a bad way to go. Tobias Harden, Horton Tucker, Beal, Westbrook again. We got Rui, Laker legend. We got a rookie, Red Ice. Trevor Keels. I can't say that I've ever heard of that guy in my life. We got a silver. Oh, Ben Simmons. Run. Hide the children. Shaq, Team USA. And oh, Dylan Brooks. Mr. Hide from the media, Dylan Brooks. All right, that was Megabox number 1. So Keegan Silver was the big one out of that. Let's set those to the side. I'll have to look the silver over a little closer. Maybe we'll throw that in with the old PSA order. All right, let's get into a little MCU product. Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings MCU set. I didn't pull up cardboard connections on this, so I'm not exactly sure of all the crazy hits. Obviously, actor autos are the big thing. I actually kind of like this movie. I know a lot of people don't. I actually thought it was pretty decent. Shout out to Upper Deck for this one. Upper Deck sent me this box. So let's see what this is all about. If I could get this thing open. They are still kind of behind on releases. As we can tell, this movie came out quite a while ago. I'm not usually big on the MCU stuff. I will say the new What If set that's coming out soon looks amazing. I'm just gonna pull all the packs out. Oh, there's something wild going on in that pack. Probably a film cell. So actor autos and sketch cards are the big chase here. We got something in this one, so I'm just going to lead off with this. Probably a film cell. I think you usually get one of these per box from what I remember. Unless it's just something completely different. Oh, logo patch. Oh, okay. Little manufactured patch action. Make the thanks for the super chat. I'm not usually typically big on manufacturer patches, but that actually looks kind of cool. Oh, and then we get our film cell in the next pack. So if you're not familiar with the MCU stuff, it's just screen grabs from the movie itself. The inserts are kind of where it's at. Film cell stuff's pretty cool. Trade me my Pascal auto? No, Charles. Old Pedro back there. He's hiding off camera. He's right there. He is not going anywhere. All right. We got, looks like there's some hollow foil action here. I'm going to move through these base pretty quick. Oh, that's kind of cool. Little sticker. Actually, it looks really cool. Definitely way off center, but looks cool. Green, I think these are numbered. No, not numbered, just parallel. Green. You get like one of these in every pack? I actually like the border on these cards. The border looks really nice. It's like all red foil, like just the base cards all kind of have like a red foiled edging on it. I like the way that looks. Feels nice too. Has like good texture to it. After we rip this, we'll dive back into that other Prism Mega. Let's get one green per pack. Looks like you get one of these per pack too. Actually, kind of like these. Yeah, these are stickers too. There's some pretty fun Marvel releases coming up too. We got Marvel Beginnings coming up pretty soon. The What If set coming up pretty soon. The Avengers Allegiance set coming up pretty soon. I really like the border design on these. Another Shang-Chi sticker. My favorite of the MCU releases so far was the End of the Spider-Verse set. That's where my Gwen My Story came out of. Night Adventures. Interesting. Oh, we got two in that pack. Green action. If you like stickers, this is the set for you. We might have hit all our big stuff in the first couple packs with the patch and the film cell right off the get. Ring Soldier sticker. 3 packs left. I don't know if any of the stickers are more rare or anything. Like that one might be something. Green parallel of the Shang-Chi sticker. And last pack, we'll get this cleaned up and then see how good or bad the other box of Prism does. Dragon. I like the stickers. All right, let me get this cleaned up real quick. Logo patch there. I guess if you're going to hit one, that's probably the one you want to hit. All right, back to Prism. Can we, what do we think, chat? Can we outdo the Keegan Silver? I don't think we can. I don't know that we can outdo the Keegan Silver. I really don't. After we rip this one, we'll turn it back around and just chit chat for just a little bit. I'd like to watch the second half of Suns Nugs. I'm super excited. Who's taking game 7 tomorrow in the Kings Warriors? I'm on team Light the Beam. I cannot get this mega box open. What the hell? Jeez. Man, that box did not want to cooperate. I'll get that open to save my life. Sorry, trying to clean up my mess real quick before we open these other packs. All right. Team Lakers to win it all. I don't think they could stay healthy long enough. All right. Prism time. Okay. Levine, Gary Payton. There's a million scratches on that card. Sabonis, little Steph action. Bam. Silver Herb Jones. Scotty Barnes. And Ochai Agbaji, former Cleveland Cavalier. For about 2 seconds. I can't stand the Warriors. I'm rooting so hard for the Kings. Jalen Suggs. Luke Kennard. I do like the way the red ices look. Rookie red background. Ty Washington. Obi Toppin, Dominance, and a Jaden Hardy. Yeah, Warriors are terrible on the road. Like, absolutely terrible. Joker, Giannis. Whoo, Giannis, man. I'm really interested to see where his card prices go over the next couple weeks after they got bounced in round 1. Devin Booker. Here's a rookie. Oh, Walker Kessler red ice. That's pretty solid. EJ Liddell. Yeah, Walker Kessler, red ice. Oh, disaster. Disaster has struck. The stack has fallen over. That's decent centering. We got a mess here, folks. Pure disaster has struck. All right, so our two best cards so far across two megas: Keegan Silver and a Walker Red Ice. Not terrible. Would I consider this Prism rip a failure? I mean, these two cards alone are way better than anything I pulled out of the first box. So Clarkston, White, Schroeder, Dennis Rodman, Silver, Jalen Suggs, and a green Global Reach Luca, and a Trey Jones. All right. Evan, Mitchell, Draymond, Duncan, Cam Johnson. No rookie. All right, rookie, blue background logo. Can we get the Paolo? There it is. All right, this actually is a pretty solid box. Looks to be pretty. It looks to be OC a little bit. Probably PSA 9 centering. But a Walker and a Paolo out of the same mega is probably pretty solid, in all honesty. It's the best rookie in the class and the third best rookie in the class, arguably the second best rookie in the class. I have him as third. I like Jalen Williams better. And we still got a pack to go. And we got some other odds and ends of nonsense down there. No idea what. Can I get a price check on a Paolo red ice and a Walker Kessler red ice and a Keegan Silver? Chat. Who can get that for me? A little Evan Mobley action. I need a price check on those three cards. Just curious. Gary Trent, Kenyon Martin. Can the last pack put this box way over the hump? I'd rather have the BGS 9.5. Oh, more card spell. Come on, get it together. Devin Vassell. No rookie. Derek White. Dominance and a KG. A very young KG. Holy smokes. That's got to be like rookie year KG image. That's the old Wolves jersey. Look how young he looks there. My goodness. Whew. All right. That was actually pretty solid. I'll take that. No idea if I won or lost on that, but I'll definitely take that. That's three solid cards out of two decent megas. That's not too bad. I've hit three of the four best rookies in the class in parallels. Perk says Keegan Silver's at 40. Okay. What about the red ices? What's a Paolo red ice and a Walker Kessler red ice go for? I'm going to let you look that up, chat. I don't have anything else laying around that I want to rip, I don't think. Hold on. I don't think I want to rip anything else. I got plenty of stuff I could rip, but What do we think, chat? Do we want to rip some baseball, or do we just want to do we want to just chat? Want to have a little chit chat for a little bit, or should I rip something baseball? The key, they're all borderline PSA. I got to look them over a little bit closer. Palo Red Ice is an easy 75. Keegan Red Ice. Well, I didn't hit a Keegan Red Ice. It was a Palo and a Walker Kessler Red Ice, and the Keegan's a silver. The Keegan has a little something going on there on the edge. See that right there? Like cut funny on the border. Goes almost down the entire length of the card on the right side. So that would probably keep it in the PSA 9 land at least. No, I have no Topps Big League. And then these look pretty decent. Centering's a little off on them, but the Walker is actually better centered than the Palo, in my opinion. But I always like the red ices. Red ices look good. So not too bad. And some odds and ends of stuff here. I'll probably send like this Ja and this Luca is stuff I would send the ComC, honestly. And we actually did hit another silver rookie. It's just that it's Ty Washington. And then another red ice rookie in Jake Larvia. So not bad. I can't complain about those two. Let me sleeve up the two inserts. Let's. All right, we're gonna get a little. I talked about this earlier, Jeter Collector. I do plan on ripping some Bowman blasters for sure. All right, let's get a little crazy. Not super crazy. Do I want to rip that? I gotta think about that. I was debating if I want to rip a box of Bowman's Best. I have a box of 2022 Bowman's Best hobby back there. I don't know that I want to rip a $300 box though. Got a question. Let's see here. What is the question? What is the question? Imagine two cards, both color match. Let's say out of 99. One is Prism. One is a secondary set with less parallels than Prism. Any logic why the Prism outsells the latter? It is basketball. People want Prism more than the other sets. It's pretty simple as that. When it comes to non-NT, non-flawless, Prism is the top of the mountain for your non-auto sets. When it comes to parallel, Prism is king. It's simple demand. More people want Prism than the other set, even with a similar style of card. But that's really what it comes down to. It's a simple supply and demand equation. Prism is the more talked about, more hyped product. Whether you agree with that or not is, I can completely see both sides of that argument. I've always personally been a fan of Optic myself, but is what it is. Yeah, I mean, rarity only takes you so far if less people want it. That's why the supply demand stuff matters. If you have 100 of them, but only 50 people want it, and you have another card that you also have 100 of, but 200 people want it, that one's going to sell for more than the other one, even if it's the same player and one is optic and one is select or prism or whatever. That's really all it is. It's really quite that simple. It's there's no secret sauce there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Do I want? I kind of want to rip something baseball. All right, let's rip one of these. I do not like this product. I am not a fan of this product. Does the Jimmy Butler card market finally get some traction? Probably not. He's older. He'd have to win the title this year. And I don't know that I see him doing that. Let's rip 2022 Topps Chrome Hobby Box. I got a couple of these laying around. We'll rip one of these. This is a product that should have been amazing, but has terrible quality control. That's the real trick. You know, we don't really know. Probably means everything's going to be worth a lot less than it is today, in all honesty. All right. 2022 Topps Chrome update baseball. Yeah, they definitely won't keep the parallels to a minimum, that's for sure. Man, this product should have been so good. It really should have been. And they killed it with terrible quality control. Top rookie hit and updates, Julio Rodriguez. This is Julio Rodriguez class. He's in here, Witt's in here, Wander Franco's in here. So it's a loaded checklist. Base cards, like random base cards, Roy, I honestly just throw away. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Random rookies and stuff like that, that's stuff. I have a second pile getting ready to go off the ComC. I'll send that off to them. All right, we got a Torque debut rookie right off the get. Austin Meadows. We got a silver. Oh, we got an auto. That snuck up on me. Pitcher auto. Never heard of this guy. And a Carlos Rodon purple. I got 2021 Prism basketball sitting back there. Go chase some Evan Mobleys. I think these are numbered. No, not numbered. Rookie auto. I'll move quick through these because these are a lot of packs. Sometimes you just feel like ripping. Alec Thomas base. Purple. You get one purple per pack. That's kind of the main chase. A little Ted Williams insert. Aaron Savali. This pack feels thicker. It's either an extra card in here or an insert. There's a bunch of extra cards in here. Holy smokes. Supposed to be 4 cards per pack. That's a lot more than 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in that pack. All right, we got this an insert or a refractor. We got a rookie. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think all these All-Star Game ones are refractor like. if my memory is correct. She looks fairly decent. Not bad. These boxes, I think, are currently going for about $80, give or take. God, look at this, and this was the ultimate problem with why this product failed. Look at that. Look how jacked up that card is. Ridiculous. Yeah, you can get them for 80 on the secondary market all day long. George Kirby. They will sit at 120 on tops for quite a while. Lucius Fox. There's an insert. Alec Thomas purple. Yeah, they're way less than 120 on the secondary. All right, Luke Williams. Oh, Kwon purple. There we go. My boy. No, distributor price was probably way lower. There's a Witt rookie debut. Austin Nola. What do we got here? Bryce Harper, All-Star Refractor. Yeah, I think distributor pricing on these were pretty low. Or it could be people just eating it. CJ Abrams debut, AJ Pollock, Rowdy. That's Fulmer. There's a Helio Ramos. And a purple. Again, my piles are falling over. Insert here, Hunter Green, Michael Pineda. A generation now around here. Yeah, I hope Fanatics prices basketball reasonably. Has anyone else watched Golden Touch yet? I'm 4 episodes in. I got 2 more to go. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. I started it today. Is that? Oh, okay. It's snowing in the image. I was like, my God, is that card messed up? And then it's snow in the photo. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, that if you're buying Topps blasters, don't overpay on the secondary market because they're semi-reasonably priced on Fanatics website. It's like another all-star game. A little Jazz. Yeah, Golden Touch is 100% like a Pawn Stars. It's a higher production value Pawn Stars with cooler stuff. Pineda, Jansen. Wow, here's a Brandon Marsh purple. Hey, what's up, Marvelous Cards? Couple packs left. We really haven't hit anything super crazy. O'Neal Cruz, George Brett, Starling Marte. I think Peyton's in the episode I'm about to watch. Pretty lackluster box here. We did hit an auto, but it was a no name. That was a Jose Ramirez. Boy, that card is jacked up. Look at that. Big mark right there. All right, 2 packs to go. We have hit no Wanders, no Wits, no Francos. All right, last pack. Bail me out. This box sucked. Super boxes are a fun rip. Oh my goodness. This card is so jacked up. Generation now, Tatis. Look at the surface on this card. What happened to this thing? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Pack fresh, everybody. Woo-wee. That card is jacked up. Yikes. Yeah, PSA 2 if you're lucky. Holy smokes. All right, let me I'm gonna swing the camera around real quick. I'm not gonna rip anything else before I get myself into trouble. Let me swing this puppy around here. All right, we're back. Clean up my mess. The best thing out of that Topps Update box was the piece of cardboard at the bottom. These are great for shipping. We will recycle that bad boy. That is really good for shipping. I don't think I've showed it on a video yet. I posted it on IG. I got my Dark Phoenix statue in from Iron Studios back there. Let me give you guys, I'll give you a little zoom on that. On the old Phoenix statue. That finally came in. I pre-ordered that like months ago. The light is something I added. It's not normally lit like that. But I put the light on it. The little remote LED light that I put behind it to light it up. It looks great though. It's a great looking statue. Zoom back out. And I put my CGC 95 Gem Mint from X-Men Dark Phoenix card next to it. I just got to get an X-Men 101 now to throw next to it. There we go. Yeah, I have better pictures on IG of that. The PWCC stuff. So I discussed this in depth on the Sunday video because I really haven't had a chance to talk about this yet. I would, so you can kind of spin this whatever way you want to spin it. Is it a good look? No. Are they going to be the first hobby company to lay people off? Also, no. Would I feel great if I had 10K of cards in the PWCC vault? Probably not too spectacular. I would be reevaluating things at the minimum. I'd be sitting down looking to see what I have in there. Maybe if I got something super crazy, pull it out. But I'm not gonna like lose my mind over it. I'm not gonna overreact to it either. Um, it's not great that they laid a bunch of people off, but let's be honest, most of the companies in the country right now are laying people off and reducing their workforce. I do agree with what Charles is saying though. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. And I have no particular love for PWCC one way or the other. I don't really use them. I've never really used them. I've bought stuff on occasion from them. I have one card in my PWCC vault. It is a $30 Manny Ramirez refractor that I actually bought um, last week. Do I think that they maybe gotten a little too deep into the pool with maybe giving out loans and stuff like that or collateral on cards that are in the vault? Probably. Do I think they're going bankrupt next week? Probably not. But I have zero inside information when it comes to PWCC stuff beyond what everyone else knows out there in the world. I am not big on vaulting in general. I think there's a time and a place for it, specifically if you live overseas or out of the country and you're trying to save on shipping or avoid sales tax and like that sort of stuff. I get it. But most of the stuff that I buy, I want to hold it or display it or own it or look at it or touch it or feel it. So I've never really understood the mass appeal to the whole vault system. I understand why people do it, and I understand specifically for like overseas people, there's a lot of advantages to it. But I don't know. I personally wouldn't stash a bunch of stuff there. Yeah, I saw that. I watched that video today. I'm not afraid to buy from them. I will buy a PWCC listing. I have no problems bidding on their stuff or whatever. I just don't know that I'd want to keep things there. But I would have said that 6 months ago if you asked me that question. I'm just not big on keeping stuff in vaults. You know, if it's a local bank, that's a different story where I could drive to my safety deposit box and look at stuff if I want to. You know, that's different. Uh, I sold a card on eBay and had to send it to eBay authentication. Tell me why I had to pay out of my own effing pocket to send it to eBay. What I don't know what you mean by pay out of your own pocket. You mean like pay shipping? I don't understand. Because you're gonna have to pay to ship the card no matter what. Because you would pay to ship it to the eBay authentication, and eBay pays to ship it to the end user. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to pay to ship it no matter what, whether you ship it to the buyer or you ship it to the eBay authentication team. Either way, you're paying to ship it. Then they pick up the cost to ship it to the actual person once they authenticate it. No matter what, you're gonna have to ship the card out. Like I don't know that I see the problem there. I don't quite comprehend what you're mad about there. You know, I don't disagree with you, Bush League, but I also understand that there are advantages to it. Like I said, there are people that specifically kind of, I don't want to say have to use it, but it's a bigger deal for them to use it. So I don't want to take something like that away from them, especially that there's tax implications, there's shipping implications, especially once again, I'm more referring to like overseas people or whatever. But generally, I agree with you. I don't see a huge reason for the third party vaults. The only one that ever intrigued me, and they really haven't done a ton with it, was the eBay vault. Just from that perspective, to if I bought something that I wanted to flip, that I had no intentions of keeping, and it was like a couple $100 card or whatever, and I could just kind of let it sit there and not touch it. That really is my use case for a vault, almost like a star stock, but it's not high end stuff. So if it went poof in the night to an FBI raid or bankruptcy or whatever, it wouldn't be as concerning to me. But kind of like basically what sports card radio guys are talking about with the golden stuff. Buy on there, sell on there, ship from there, not have to actually physically touch the card. If you're quick churning and burning inventory, I could see the use case for a vault in that situation. If you're buying a card and just sticking it on a shelf to sit for months or years, that's the part where I don't, uh, just doesn't do anything for me. Um, yeah, I mean, I use ComC now, so I guess that's technically a vaulting service. So I do use them. All my stuff has finally been, I shouldn't say all my stuff. I think I have like 15 cards left to get uploaded from that ComC submission of the 150 cards that I sent in. So as soon as those last couple get uploaded, I'll probably do a little update video on that from the ComC experience. And then I have another stack that I think I'm going to send out to them. So far, pleased. TLDR or on that, but I'll do a separate video on that once everything gets uploaded. PWCC likely ran into problems with being over leveraged on loans, greedy when times were good. Doesn't mean business won't continue, but some people will overreact. This is, you and I are on the same page, vintage card collector. PWCC is a easy punching bag. You throw PWCC on a thumbnail and title, and you are going to get more clicks and views because people like to go negative on PWCC. Justifiably so. They have a lot of skeletons in their closet. I get it. 100% get it. But let's call a spade here. It's easy content to go after PWCC, is what it is. Perfectly fine. Once again, I don't blame someone for going after him. There's a lot of just reasons to go after PWCC. But on the flip side of that, there's definitely the overreaction meter is going to be running high on PWCC stuff, which is the nature of the beast. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, sitting on this side of the microphone, I just look at stuff like that a lot differently now because I have a sense for what will get views. Honestly, like it really comes down as simple as that. Like I know what I could put on a thumbnail and a title and have it perform better than an average video just by picking a certain company or a certain topic or whatever. What's your opinion on influencers that promote PWCC given their history in the hobby? On my end, it comes across as desperate when people promote PWCC for $40 a month. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and go after someone for taking a sponsorship deal. It's not my particular style. Yeah. Have I had sponsors on the channel? Yes. I did a sponsorship deal with My Slabs. Upper Deck sends me product to open. That's technically a sponsored deal. If they're actively using the platform, that's always my litmus test. If you as an influencer, content creator, whatever you call it, if you're going to do promotion for someone, at least use the product. So if those influencers, whoever they may be, excuse me, are actively buying and selling cards on PWCC and they want to do a sponsorship spot for them, more power to them. More power to them. Content creation, once again, kind of having sat on this side of the desk, is a lot of work for, especially early on, no reward to little reward other than the love of the game, which is perfectly fine. I enjoy doing content regardless of the air quotes payday, but this is not my day job. And if this is someone's day job, if this is how they're paying the bills, I'm not going to begrudge them taking a PWCC sponsorship or sponsorship from anyone. Once again, my only thing is if you're going to take the check, at least make sure that you are using the product on the regular basis. don't promote the company just to promote the company when you don't actually believe in what you're pitching. Um, that's always been the rule of thumb that I had was I would not promote something I do not actively use. So when I was working with my slabs, I had no problem with that because I buy and sell on my slabs all the time and I like the platform. When I look to buy a card, my slabs is one of the first places that I go to. I currently do not have a marketing deal with my slabs, but I still like the platform. I still buy off the platform. I still list certain items to sell on the platform. I don't list everything on there. Uh, when I've had plenty, I could, especially during the peak, I was getting emails from fractional share companies like once a week, and I don't like fractional shares. I just don't. I never liked fractional share companies. I could have done ad work for them out the wazoo, but I'm not actively buying micro shares of cards, so I'm not going to sit here and promote those things. Now, I typically lean more towards the affiliate stuff, like eBay affiliate program, Fanatics affiliate program. I just think it's less invasive. Mm. Sorry, just catching up on chat a little bit. But I'm also, once again, I think it kind of goes back to this is not my day job. This content creation does not pay my bills. So I have a little bit of a different lean on it. But I'm also not going to sit here and point fingers at someone and be like, why did you take a PWCC market partnership or some other company? As long as you're actively using them and you believe in the product, hey, go with God. Uh, uh, uh. How about those cat? We talked about the Cavs earlier. Send it to Neil. He'll rip it. I hated the fractional share stuff. I really did. I really did. I did see the SCI shout out on the Jeff Wilson podcast. It was funny. I was listening to that while I was driving to an account and I didn't know it was in there. Um, I was just cruising and he was like running down the thing or whatever. And then he mentioned me and I was like, wait, what? And I did like a triple take, I almost drove off the road. I do not think Nuggets Suns goes 7. I don't think the Suns are actually that good. I think the Nuggets are going to wipe the floor with them. Actually, bet the Nuggets to win that series. The Nuggets were underdogs in that series slightly for a series bet. Give me the lowdown on us Austin Reeves guys from the Lakers, Neo. I don't really follow basketball, but bought a lot the other day, and there is a Prism auto rookie of him in there. He's a very of the moment player. I would be selling as fast as possible on him. He is a perfectly good NBA player to have on your team, but he is not an A or a B or even a C, probably. I agree. Nuggets for the chip. Right now, it's looking that way. This is a tricky one, Israel, and it's something that I struggle with some days too. Um, you don't have. There's nothing that says you have to post a video every day. You really don't. I chose to do daily, but you don't have to do daily. I always tell myself I'm going to cut back from daily, and then I never do it. We don't. My wife and I don't have kids, so I just have more free time than like an average adult would because we don't have kids. She travels a lot for work, so I'm usually home alone a lot during the week, so I have a lot of time to do this stuff. And every time I think I'm going to go day or not do daily anymore, or like cut back, and if I cut back, it would still be like, let's be honest, 3 or 4 days a week probably. The Sunday video would never go anywhere. and then maybe I do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever. But I like covering the newsy stuff, and you just never know when that's going to happen. But there are some days, I mean, there's some days I sit here and I'm just like, I have no idea what my videos are going to be for this week. And I don't really plan out too often. Um, like this week, I know, like, obviously I have the Sunday video every Sunday. I don't always post a video on Saturday. Um, it's the end of the month, so I know I'll have gem rate data to go over at some point in time this week. So that's a video. I think I want to do a video on why you should or shouldn't go to the national. I've been having that one bounce around in my head. So that's in there. And then usually there's like one or two things that just kind of pop up on the week that you could kind of react to. And I mean, that's why you see like people, it's kind of a catch 22. People will give you crap because like the PWCC thing happened this week. We'll just use that as an example. So you see like 15 videos, like everyone got to give their take on it. Justifiably so, I get it. But that's part of the reason why, because there's not endless topics to talk about in this niche. So when something like that pops up, it's low hanging fruit. Like, let's just be honest, like to peek behind the curtain, when something like that happens, it's like the best thing ever, whatever it is, because it's literally like, okay, cool. I need to like dig into this, what's going on, and give a take on it. So I don't want to say you don't have to think, but you don't have to come up with an idea, I guess, is where I'm going. The idea is just already there for you. You just have to react to it. And I appreciate that people want your reaction because I'll catch hell in the comments of someone will be like, oh, this is the 20th time someone's done a video on hot hobby topic of the week this week. But on the same time, if I don't make the video about whatever it is, say I just never talked about the PWCC thing because I just didn't care about it, which quite frankly, I really don't care about it that much. But if I don't do the video, then there'll be people being like, "Oh, are you in PWCC's pocket?" I'll get comments or messages or whatever. "Oh, I see you ducked talking about the PWCC thing. You must be wanting a sponsorship from them or whatever." And it's just idiots on the internet. I get it. Or I'll just get legitimate questions like from people that are just genuinely curious, which I 100% appreciate, like wanting to know my take on the PWCC thing or whatever the case might be. So that's a lot of times why you see all those videos come out on stuff like that. Mm. Sorry, I didn't expect live stream to go into the weeds of content creation behind the scenes. I am coming up. Next month is we are I gotta check the exact date. It's about 2 to 3 weeks away from 3 years. Mid-May, it will be 3 years um that I've been doing this. Nah, we don't want kids. I have not ripped blasters. I ripped hobby of annual. I actually really like that product. I only ripped the one box that Upper Deck sent me, but actually I thought that was a pretty fun rip. I drink too much to do content. How much do I use fantasy football knowledge in buying cards, if at all? Not much. I don't think fantasy football really moves the needle too much on that stuff. That's pretty good. The watchdogs are out there, Charles. I need to keep working, plugging away on the X-Men run. Specifically, I need to finish up the Dark Phoenix saga. So one of the things I learned early on is you have to have thick skin, and two, going to war with the haters doesn't really get you anything. Like you're just feeding into it more. So you just got to let that stuff roll off the back. You can't get caught up in that stuff. If you want to put yourself out there and make content, it is just something that comes with the territory, and you have to learn to deal with that and let it go. If that's gonna like really drive you nuts, um, then this might not be the space for you, to be honest. Yeah, I thought annual was really good, especially for the price point. For an I do get the question a lot, and I mentioned this in the box that I ripped. Hey, like me and my kid want to rip Marvel cards, or we're getting into Marvel, or my son or daughter wants to get into Marvel, or I want to get back into Marvel, and as an adult, what's a good entry level product? Annual is perfect. I love the McFarlane era Prisms; those look great. Any thoughts on Kenny G making an appearance on Sports Card Radio from lawsuits, threats to him being a guest in the show? Um, I it doesn't bother me at all. It really doesn't. Listen, once again, this goes back to the content creation stuff. They benefit each other. It's a symbiotic relationship. Um, if Sports Card Radio makes a video about Golden doing something nefarious, it's going to perform really well for them. Same thing with the Jeff Wilson stuff. On the flip side, Golden knows that they have a huge audience. He can go on there, pump the show real quick, knows that it's going to get tons of traction because everyone's going to freak out because Golden was on SCR. It's a win-win for both of them. I mean, SCR is in the content business, and they are very, very good at it. They are very, very good at it. Yeah, always just hit record. It's the dumbest thing ever, but it's the easy answer. Gossman striking him out again. Live pack wars where anyone do it. Pack war, yeah, all pack wars are now fake wars. What are we at here? Just over an hour. Any other hot topics people want to address in the old sphere at the moment? Otherwise, we'll probably wrap up pretty quick here. Oh, gotcha. I've never really been a big pack wars guy. I saw some blue parallels posted in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, and they look really good. I was really, once again, I was really impressed with that product. I think a sleeper hit is going to be the What If MCU product. And I don't mean that in regards to like you're going to retire off of it. I think it's going to be a really fun rip. If you're in the Marvel cards, the insert lineup on What If from the MCU cartoon is fantastic. Based off the preview sheets, that product looks like it is going to be a blast to open. I'm also really excited to open Beginnings. I pre-ordered boxes of Beginnings. It feels like a decade ago, and it feels like that it may actually come out pretty soon. I've been getting questions on Marvel Premiere as well. I don't have any personal experience opening it as a very high-end product. It's going to be very feast or famine depending on how good your sketches are and if you hit good characters on your numbered cards. Do you prefer CGC or PSA for Pokemon? I am not a Pokemon guy at all. Singles, anyways. I buy Pokemon wax. I couldn't tell you anything about a Pokemon single card. I am no expert in Charizards. PSA sell better. I know that. I'm a sucker for a CGC slab any day of the week, though. I love anyone that's watched me for any amount of time knows that I love CSG and CGC slabs. But if you're just doing it to resell it, PSA is the way. 100% Topps Finest Basketball comes back. 100%. Besides my channel, what do I enjoy on YouTube? So let's see. Non-sports card stuff. I'm big on Alpha Investments. I love Rudy stuff. I actually got the Alpha Investments t-shirt on right now. When it comes to Magic, I'm big on Rudy from Alpha Investments. I watch a lot of um, tabletop gaming content. I like tabletop gaming, so I watch a lot of content around that, like product reviews, actual plays. I watch a ton of Critical Role. Anyone that's knows anything about Dungeons and Dragons knows what Critical Role is. Love CR. Watch a lot of their stuff. Um, what else do I watch? What's a random one? I'm trying to think of like a random thing that I watch that's not anything related. I'll give you two. One is gun reviews. I watch a lot of gun channels. I do like to shoot on occasion when I can get out to the range. And my favorite one, which is not related to anything, just kind of one of those random things that I fell down, which you may or may not know this channel. It's called Camping with Steve. He's a Canadian guy that just camps in random places. And I don't normally watch like camping YouTube videos, but I just freaking love Camping with Steve. He's just a low key, down to earth dude. He like sleeps behind, like he'll camp behind like underneath bridges and behind like welcome signs and all sorts of random stuff. He's not like professional at all. He has a huge following on YouTube. I watch that guy's stuff all the time. Posts like once a week. Yeah, on the hobby side, like, yeah, I watch baseball card collector investor dealer. What's up, Gene? You setting up at Strongsville tomorrow? I don't know that they need to keep Prism for sure. They definitely don't need to keep Prism. I think they'll try, but they don't need to. Yeah, YouTube cracked down pretty hard on gun range videos. Oh, the Adley Superfractor rookie. Hmm. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm planning on heading up to Strongsville. Yeah, I don't usually watch stuff of like people just randomly blowing stuff up. It's more just um like reviews on firearms. I watch a lot of Terran Tactical. I like watching Terran Tactical stuff. Mm-mm-mm. I grew up in a family that hunted my entire. I've been, doing outdoor stuff since I could practically walk. I was shooting a rifle. Skateboard collection still holding its own. I mean, I do watch a ton of hobby content. That's for sure. Just to get the vibes out there, see what everyone's talking about. All right, we'll kind of wrap this thing up. Suns Knicks is heading into the second half, or Suns Knicks, Suns Nuggets. I'm used to swearing the Knicks for the last week. I mean, hobby content. I watch all the usual suspects. Dustin, Steve, Card Collector 2, Baseball Collector Investor Dealer, Dan the Card Man, AIH, um, Roth Cards, Fornos, whenever he actually posts videos. He doesn't post as many videos anymore. I'm probably forgetting people that I shouldn't be, but I watch a ton of hobby content. I mean, Tops is bringing Fanatics is bringing back Tops Chrome. That's like a done deal. That's not even like a question. They'll either have Tops Chrome or we'll have them both. But Tops Chrome and Prism can live in the same world together. I'm not a 1911 guy, Charles. Sorry. That's probably a hot take, but I don't really like 1911s that much. So I probably take the Mossberg Tactical. Yeah, I watch Alico 3, Filmington. I remember I've told this story before. When I was first started doing content, I don't know, I was a little bit of the ways in. Maybe like 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers. I don't remember. I was still pretty early on. And I remember I did like a grading breakdown video. I don't even remember what it was. And Nolan commented on it, Alico commented on it. And I remember seeing the comment and I was just like, holy shit, Alico 3 commented on one of my videos. Like I was blown away that he commented on one of my videos early on. Same with Filmington. I remember Filmington commented on one of because Filmington was one of the guys I watched when I even before I was making content. So I remember he commented on like one of my baseball videos, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Filmington commented on one of my videos. Like this is awesome. Same with baseball collector, investor, dealer. He commented on stuff early on too, and it was just like, "Wow, they commented on my video. That's awesome." Like I still remember specifically Elite Co commenting on one, and we've texted back and forth now. I keep meaning I had him. I was supposed to have him on as a guest like a year ago, and we both got sidetracked for being too busy, and I've just never circled back to get him on. I would love to talk grading stuff with Elite Co. I have his number. I need to, like I said, we were close. We were trying to schedule it, and we both got in like a month long straight where nothing was good for either one of us, and just couldn't connect, and then missed. I've never actually met him. We missed each other at the National in Chicago, and I don't know if he was in Atlantic City or not. So I'm hoping to actually finally meet him in person at this year's National. Him and of all freaking people, Dakota, Sports Cars Anonymous, are two of the main content creators that I have not met in person yet that I would really like to. I've never actually met Dakota in person, but um, he's going to the National in Chicago, so I'll knock that one off the list. But I need to meet Nolan officially in person. I know that he likes to fly in under the radar, all sneak like, and get in and out. Yeah, when Nolan commented on my video, I was like, "Phew." I was like, I made it. I can retire tomorrow. Shoot. Yeah, he is just a wealth of knowledge. I met him very briefly at the National in Chicago. Just really quickly. I don't even know if he would remember me. I know he watches my stuff because we comment on each other's videos now, but I don't know that he watches everything. But he seems like a really nice guy in the very limited interaction that I had with him. I actually talked to for the first time. We've exchanged DMs and we talked on the phone the other day for the first time. And I really enjoyed my conversation with him, which is tangent to Filmington. Scotty B cards. We chatted. First time I talked to him ever. We exchanged some DMs on some stuff a couple weeks ago, and we talked on the phone the other day for the first time. So that was good to meet him and talk to him. I've always watched his stuff, but I never really had any personal interaction with him. Seems like a pretty good dude from my once again limited interaction. Yeah, he seems super nice. Meet you and Nolan in Chicago, sitting in the back room of a steakhouse, breaking it all down. Filmington too. Got to get Filmington in there. Maybe we can meet up at the Filmington party. I don't know if I assume Filmington's doing his party this year. I don't know. He might be lurking in chat. Sometimes he lurks. Mm-mm-mm. All right, chat. Unless anyone else has anything pressing, we'll just kind of go ahead and probably wrap it up there. I'm gonna go settle in and watch the fourth quarter of Nuggets Suns. Hope the Nuggets can smash KD. God, Joker has 17 and 14 in like a 2.5 quarters, not even 2.5 quarters. Ooh wee. My problem with that series is I don't think the Suns are deep enough. The Suns are uber talented, they have no depth, and the Nuggets do. And you're playing at altitude. I think it really comes down to as simple as that with that series. The Suns are just going to wear out against the Nuggets. That's why as soon as I saw the spread or the odds on the series bet, I bet the series bet as soon as possible. That number just did not seem right. I forget what I got it at, but the Nuggets were actually on. I got plus money on the Nuggets for the series. So, all right, boys and girls, we're gonna running it out of here. Weekly sports card market update tomorrow. Beyond that, not sure for the week. Besides gem rate data at some point in time. So, That's all I got for you, boys and girls. We will catch you on the next one. Everyone have a good Saturday night. Peace.